a shoot with Lindsay and the Nikon Z6III, as well as the Nikon Z8, and all these images are processed through Imagine.
So today we are at a studio close to my studio. It's nicer than ours. And we're doing a shoot with our friends Gabi and Tony. For some reason, Gabi has an insane number of wedding dresses, so we're gonna do a wedding shoot. I really wanna showcase the capabilities of the Z6III, but it's winter and I don't shoot a lot of weddings in the winter. So we're gonna make our own little wedding shoot today.
What are you using today?
So currently I have the Z6III with the 24-70 f2.8s on here. I did just do a couple of shoots this week with this setup and it was very, very easy, very, very nice. I do want to utilize some of these primes a little bit. So I'm gonna use the 85 1.8s and the 35 1.8s. And then I've also got the 50, and that's over here on the Z8. This camera's a beast. To be honest, I love them both, but I do feel like the Z6III is kind of the GOAT for wedding stuff. So here we are.
How is this different from a normal wedding day?
Oh, different from a normal wedding day. Well, you get to hang out with your friends, so that's nice. But we kind of have all the time in the world aside from the studio time that we've rented, which is limited. Otherwise, it's just very chill. We're basically just putting on dresses. Tony looks nice in a suit, and we're just gonna hang out and pose. So it's like a couple session. Very low stakes, very fun. Oh my gosh, no! I'm so obsessed. So I'm actually gonna start with you guys right here. No, right here, hide this foot flooring situation. My gosh, I can't believe how long it's been since I've photographed you two. In the forest, by your house. No, you guys look incredible. Oh my gosh. Okay, Gabi, can I get you to do with your left hand, can I get you to put it here on your leg? And then Tony, you wanna put your hand in your pocket? So good. Don't worry, no one will know that you've worn this suit before. Stop, I'm obsessed. Look at each other. That's so beautiful. Gabi, can you look towards me? And Tony, can you give her like a little whiff into her hair there, a little temple kiss even? Oh my gosh. Gorgeous.
Do you want to talk through what you're doing a little bit?
Gabi and Tony are very good at just like naturally posing, so it's kind of unfair. I'm not really telling them to do anything, they just are doing it. They also obviously are a real couple, so they obviously like each other. They were models and they didn't like each other, this would be weird, for sure. So I just get them to start off being nice and close to each other, and usually they just fall into a natural rhythm of like hands on each other and faces together and snuggling and being just disgustingly cute. And then, you know, I try to get one of them looking at me, both of them looking at me, as much variety as I can. And then I do this like 360 sort of move around. This one's gonna be weird because there's a mirror behind you, but I think it'll still be cool. Can I get you guys to turn a little bit this way? Yeah. Perfect, and I just gotta get rid of this. My ISO is at 250. My shutter speed's at 1/200, and shooting it at f2.8, so wide open. The other thing to like always pay attention to is making sure that people's hair looks good and doing a little zhuzh. Gabi's obviously a pro, so her hair and makeup looks flawless. But regardless of your level of professionalism of doing your own hair or having your hair and makeup done, people like to know that you've paid attention to their hair and makeup looking nice. Especially if a hairstylist has done it, they want to know that you as the photographer are paying attention that the hair didn't get messed up on the way to do the pictures. Gorgeous. Okay, come over here for me. Well, it's like us always being like, wow, this camera takes really nice photos. You're right, it has nothing to do with anything else. Okay, I probably have the wrong lens on for this, but that's fine, I don't really care. I want you guys to be like as close this as you can be, and I'm gonna kind of shoot along the side of this thing a little bit, so get in nice and close. Actually, you know what, just Gabi, I think this will be easier. Oh my gosh.
Do you want me
Why are you so, yeah, you can play with it. Beautiful. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, that's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Ooh, yeah, I like that. That's beautiful. Okay, stay just like that. This is gonna be weird, but it's fine. Like make a little veil shot, even though you don't have a veil on, you know?
I love that.
You are truly nailing it. It's crazy. Tony, can I get you to come back here? Are you okay with sitting in this?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna get you to sit there. Actually, it's mostly, Tony, you sit down. I wanna see where your knees hit when you sit there. Bring your legs out a little bit. Yeah, I think this is good. Because what I don't want is I don't want your knees to be squatting. So you can sit kind of like your legs a little bit more open. You can do this, yeah. And then Gabi, you're just gonna lean in towards Tony. Yes, that's perfect. Just bring your feet in yeah, that's good there. Amazing, oh my gosh. Phenomenal. I'm obsessed with this.
Do you have a list of poses that you go through in your head, or do you just, how do you come up with poses?
I don't have a list of poses per se. I do have some classics that I know how to execute well, and I know what needs to happen in order for them to look good. Like I mentioned with Tony's legs, that's just trial and error. I put somebody sitting down and I was like, why do they look goofy? And then I was like, oh, because their knees are really high up. I also try to figure it out based on what they're wearing. So if Gabi was wearing a different dress, I might not do this. And it also depends on their heights. Sitting is a really good one for people with a huge height difference or no height difference or whatever. So sitting is always nice. Yeah, that's gorgeous. The thing that you guys are doing really well, but that most people don't do well, is what to do with their hands. Yeah. You guys have naturally figured that out, which is really good. Anyway, give me a little bit of a serious smirk there. Oh my gosh, looks so good. Can I get a picture of just you on your own here? Words are really not my strong suit today, but you're doing great. Yeah, that looks great. No notes. Do that. Do what you did. Perfect. And then look right here. Nice big smile. Will you join him here? Can you snuggle into here? I'm happy we know each other. I don't usually just touch my clients like this. Gorgeous. Every day in the kitchen. That's a thing. I feel like everybody has a natural version of whatever I tell them to do. I'm if I say hold hands, they do it in the way they usually do. If I say do this, they're okay, I'll do it in the way. And if it looks completely unnatural, then I'm oh, you never do this. We shouldn't do this. Then this is weird. If this is weird for you, we should stop. Ooh, I love that. Yes. That's a really good one to show off the ring too. Beautiful. Bring your head out a tiny bit more and forward. Yes. Oh my gosh, your eyes. Ah! Can I get you two right here? And then maybe we should switch your dress, because why wouldn't we?
Yeah.
The dress tour is the best. Oh yeah, the tie fix, a classic. Actually, maybe we should, while you're in this dress, get you to sit there, because I feel like that'll be really cute. Yeah, you guys can sit there together. You can sit there together. Yeah, that's perfect like that. Yes, you've nailed it. You should honestly, we should do a longer one and we teach full on posing. I'm here's your first pose. This is the next one you're gonna do, because you're so good at it that I wouldn't have to do anything. I would just be okay, Gabi's teaching posing today. And Tony just falls into it naturally together. He's okay, I'm here. What do you want next? Here. No, you're really good, honestly. It's very abnormal to be this good at posing. That's perfect. Do a little hair whiff. Tony, if you want to whiff into Gabi's yeah, that side there. You're how? Incredible. Is he whispering sweet nothings to you? I want pizza tonight for dinner with Caesar salad. I think sparkly. I think short, because it'll feel we did a long, a ceremony and then a reception.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
How do you edit your photos?
So I use Lightroom in conjunction with Imagine to edit all of my photos. I have been doing this for, I don't know, a few years now. So Imagine is an AI editing tool that works alongside Lightroom to edit your photos exactly how you would. I've processed over 100,000 photos through my Imagine profile. I think I'm at 160,000 images that I've edited using Imagine. And I've trained my own custom profile, so it's so dialed in. I often say it's like as close to a mind reader as it's gonna get, but I think better because our minds change throughout the day and through how we're feeling that day and the light outside and if it's winter or summer. So this is the most consistent my editing has literally ever been, because instead of being at the mercy of the whims of how you're feeling that day, it's editing it consistently based on how you've trained it to edit, which for me is perfect. Our days, especially in the winter, are really short, which means I'm often editing at night. And knowing that my photos are completely edited how I'd like them to be and all I need to do is some light retouching is very, very helpful to know that it being edited at night is not going to impact the overall outcome.
How's the shoot going so far? Are you having fun?
Yes, the shoot's going great. Gabi and Tony are pros. They're so good. They have modeled together before, but they've also been married for a number of years, so they're just very natural. They're very good at posing themselves, and then I just kind of help guide them into this is the pose I'd like next, and then they kind of fall into it naturally, which is really good. Gorgeous. Give me 2 seconds here. I'm gonna get you to do it again. Honestly, I do like a blur when it's done intentionally.
Yeah, it is really pretty.
Can you guys just get nice and cozy together and do like a little bit of a sway? Can I get you guys to go back towards the window, and I'm gonna get you to walk towards me here. Yes, gorgeous. Okay. And yeah, nice and slowly, just start walking. So look at each other and around. Yeah, so pretend I'm not here, ideally. Yeah, and get nice and close to each other. And turn right in towards each other. Wrap both hands around each other. Beautiful. Okay, actually what I am gonna get, this might be weird, but I think it'll be cute, is one of you's gonna stand here and one of you's gonna stand here. You don't have to hold the pots. Yeah. This dress is so fun. I'm super happy that you brought this. Bye guys, thanks for being here. And thank you to you guys. You're the best.
Thanks for having us. If you guys are interested in hair and makeup content, then come check out my channel next.
It's perfect. I love it. Amazing.
Don't feel like you have to put it in there.
No, I want to. I think we should. No.